I'm Dr. Jerry Simmons, commonly called Doc Rock, and we're at the Heart of America Science Resource Center, Creation Museum in Haviland, Kansas. Every 4 years we sponsor a special seminar where we have ministries from all around us come and share with us and network together and pray together. This year, in 2025, we're focusing on the Ice Age.
Was there really an ice age? What is an ice age? And I'll show you the general areas where the ice was. It did not cover all the earth, just 30%. The flood was a gigantic volcanic event. Huge volcanoes went off. You see striations that are still there. They haven't weathered out, indicating the ice moved from west to east out onto the plains. And because they haven't weathered out in an area that gets a fair amount of precipitation, it indicates that the ice age was not that long ago.
My husband became very excited about how the Bible really does an excellent job of explaining the why and the how of things.
Examine everything carefully, hold fast to that which is good.
What this is.
Hi, my name is Raven Brown. I'm the Children's Ministry Director at Emmanuel Bible Baptist Church and the resident balloon artist. Of course, I don't have an Ice Age animal, but I do have an animal found. A fossil of her animal kind was found in Tennessee, about the size of a house cat. If you give your life to Christ, He continues to form you and to shape me and to form me to the image of His Son. You know what happens? Is I start getting more and more beautiful. He's going to turn your life into more than you could ever imagine. And you know what started as an empty shell turns into something beautiful for the glory of God.
As Paul said, the mystery of the gospel is Christ in you, the hope of glory.
Jesus came to die on the cross. Why? Because death had meaning. Death had purpose. It was the curse of sin. The punishment of sin was the curse. And so Jesus comes to die on that cross, taking the punishment we deserved. If there was death and dying before Adam and Eve, if those dinosaurs died before Adam and Eve, death wasn't the punishment of sin. It wasn't a curse of it. Death was already here before Adam and Eve. Well, if death isn't the punishment of sin, why did Jesus die? He could have stayed up in heaven and said, "Thou art forgiven." But He couldn't, because He had to take the punishment upon Himself. He dies, and He conquers it through His resurrection. It is the foundation of the gospel. When we get to Genesis, I want you to understand the foundation isn't creation, it's the Creator. Sometimes we can get so focused on the science of it that we forget what that science is pointing us to. The God we serve cares about each and every one of you, is involved in your day-to-day life. He cares about you. He loves you. You see, God created us in His image. We're operating on a different standard, a standard that is found in Genesis, and it gives us value because not who we are, but whose we are.
And I got it from Joe down at the museum. They were excavating for expanding the golf course. Not only did they find this, but that beaver skull said that particular beaver was excavated with this particular mastodon.
We find that when we are challenged by those things that are presented in a way against Thy Word, that we need not have fear, but that we ask that Your Holy Spirit would rise up within us to search out the truth.
And Christ is the truth. Truth is a personality, living, real. Truth will triumph, and that's our hope. That's our reality. The truth will set you free.
Acts tells us that all things were made through God. He Himself gives all men life and breath and everything else. You see, all human life has value because Genesis tells us we were made in His image. We were given His Spirit.
Ice Age.